People, listen. This is a true story, and it happened just last week. And when I say last week, I am literally talking about last week, May 10th, 2025. Wait! I'm being rude. I need to give credit to your hosts. Look close! These beautiful little with little hands, but who flaunt their huge abilities, are the curly hairs. And I am Richard Fore, but when our powers combine, we are Dick and the curly hairs. Now that I have properly introduced and catered to your fantasies, I'm ready to tell you about the travesty. The crime, the overt injustice that happened to me at Bath and Body Works. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. She greeted me the moment I walked in, smiling, positioned near the door like prophecy. "What can I help you find?" she asked. And for a brief second, I believed in America again. I said it loud, proud, like someone calling out to a lost homeland. "Cucumber Melon?" She paused. Not in reverence, not in sorrow, but like I'd asked for something unfashionable and inconvenient. And in that moment, she became the face of betrayal. "We don't carry that anymore," she said, as if those words didn't warrant a full apology. And a moment of silence. She said they had a bar of soap somewhere. Somewhere, like it was contraband, like they were hiding her from a culture that had moved on to something safer, trendier, blander. And I followed her past display towers of moonflower cowardice, past velvet sugar compliance, past champagne toast for women who apologize for existing. And there in a dim corner, usually reserved for shoplifting incidents, sat a single dusty bar of the Holy Grail. Cucumber Melon raised a generation, and now she's shelved behind mistakes and mimosas. They've replaced her with warm vanilla, low self-esteem, and whipped coconut that smells like divorce mediation. Where once there was citrus and clarity, now there's just syrup, shame, and seasonal markdowns. They didn't discontinue her, they exiled her. They try to sell me hibiscus paradise, a fragrance for people who send you up texts at 5:48 p.m. They offered into the night, which smells like someone blacked out in a sequin jumpsuit and cried about nothing. Japanese cherry blossom is for cowards who peek in email chains. Eucalyptus spearmint? That's a scent for women who light healing candles and still text their ex named Chase. Twilight Woods is just Axe body spray with a college degree and lavender vanilla. That's a bedtime story written by someone who hates themselves quietly in daylight. How dare you turn a cultural cornerstone into a last chance lather cube? You didn't just disrespect a scent, you disrespected gym locker rooms, pep rallies, summer jobs, and stolen hoodies. You disrespected every girl who made eye contact while biting a lip gloss wand. Your Q3 projection should burn in melon-scented fire. Your stock price should drop every hour you don't put her back on that shelf. Full price, front and center, in a glass case with LED lighting and a plaque. Here rests youth. I didn't want soap, I came for history, and all I found was pink chiffon for people who settle. I wanted to be 17 again, instead I left smelling like you gave up. They called it retired, I call it murder. You buried her in notes of confusion in apricot treason, and now I carry the last bar like a headstone. There should be a velvet rope around her display, a QR code linking to prom photos, AOL Instant Messenger transcripts, and journal entries with too many hearts over the eyes. Instead, she's next to the foot scrub, and you smile when you say that's all you have left. That girl at the register, she didn't kill Cucumber Melon, but she smirked during the funeral, and that's enough to make her an accomplice. I bought the bar, of course I did, not to use two in tune, to preserve the scent of girls who still believed in mixed CDs and chapstick and eye contact that hurt in the best way. I keep it on a pedestal unwrapped so the air can remember. You let it rot, but I will rise. One man, one soap, one cause. And if you think this ends with a receipt, you've never smelled her midsummer pre-hot break, post-hairbrush carry karaoke. This isn't nostalgia, it's justice delayed. And I am the revenge of Melon. She smelled like locker doors slamming shut on purpose. She smelled like someone who would break your heart and write a better version of it in her diary. You shelved her in the dark. Now the rest of you will smell like a company that gave up and is on its way out. Without Cucumber Melon, that store has no reason to exist anymore. Close your doors. I'm just kidding. But seriously, bring back Cucumber Melon, the only scent that matters, the reason you became popular. Oh! I was buying it for my wife!